All right, welcome everybody. Thank you for being here today on a Sunday afternoon. We appreciate the time, and let me introduce myself. My name is Ross Marvin. I've been part of the marketing team here at Pirates Town for just about 2 years, and there are from a little bit different of a perspective. I think for those who have been in the Orlando market for a while, clearly you have seen international drive, change, and grow. And Pirates Town, specifically Pirates Dinner Adventure, is coming up on its 19th birthday. So as international, and we're seeing how much it's grown, so has Pirates Town. And it's important to say Pirates Town because really it's an umbrella brand over other brands inside of it. So we have Pirates Dinner Adventure, and we have Treasure Tavern, and we have now Three Musketeers, Voyage Home. And within some of those shows, there are also other shows such as Pirates with Pirates Dinner Adventure, a Christmas show, and so on and so forth. So throughout the year, there are sub-brands of those brands. And if you look at all of the dinner theater experiences that are around Orlando, this has become the biggest one. In fact, probably within Central Florida. So I think that's important to note because what we'd like to share with you today is really, from my perspective, I'm a layman. I am not an actor. So when I look at the shows, I look at them in a different way, and I look at the competition and say, well, there are some dinner theaters that have kind of an arena and they're equestrian in scope, and others that have stage and they have singers in scope. But with Pirates Town, you have a troupe of actors that perform and do incredible things. They sing, they dance, they sword fight, and I'm going to brag a little bit on Joni DiPrizio, who is the assistant director for the new Three Musketeers Voyage Home. She does all of that. Sing, dance, sword fight, and as I'm watching the show, I see her, she's 20 feet or more up in the air, swinging, twirling on a rope. It's unbelievable. The cast is truly multi-talented, and I think that's what makes it different and special from other dinner show experiences, is that it does so much more than just one isolated thing. So what I thought might be important to share is, from a different perspective, is that's how I look at it, but we have 3 show directors here to share with you from their perspective some insights as to their shows. So what I'd like to ask is TJ Lanahan, you want to come up first and share? You want Todd? Okay, great. We'll do Todd. Why don't you come on up, and we're going to talk about Treasure Tavern.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi. I'm show director of a show right next door here called Treasure Tavern. I don't know if any of you have seen it.
Yes.
Yes. You love it. Good. It's something that's different here. About 5 years ago, almost 5 years exactly, the owners came to me and they said, we're looking to do a show that's a little bit more adult, a little bit less like everything else that we see in Orlando. So we came up with Treasure Tavern. And the problem that we have now is people say, what is Treasure Tavern? And to be honest, for the past 5 years, we haven't had a good, solid answer. How would you describe the show?
Wow, it's a variety of things.
It's
fun.
Exactly.
It's fun.
It's fun. We ask people this. We say, well, how would you describe the show? Because it's different for us. It's a little bit of a variety show. It's a little bit of a burlesque show. It's a little bit of a comedy show. It's a musical show. There's aerial acts that are directly above your table. It's this incredible show. And so I was just recently looking through the reviews that we have online. And I was looking through the reviews, and they're great reviews. I encourage everyone, go check out our reviews, see what other people are saying. Don't just take my word for it. But there's one word that keeps popping up, and it's awesome. And that made sense to me. So when someone says, what is Treasure Tavern now? I say Treasure Tavern is awesome. Because that's what it is, and it's unlike anything that you'll see, definitely here in Orlando. It's definitely more of a European-style variety show with all these other elements peppered in it, and it's amazing. But this summer, actually our 5th birthday, turning 5 years old, which is a big deal in a town where it's all family-friendly entertainment, to have one show for grown-ups, where we encourage you, leave the kids at home. They're not going to appreciate this the way you would. So to celebrate our 5th year, we're doing a new expansion to our show that we're calling Tavern Flash. And that section of show, we have 41 different characters, all crammed into this section, doing comedy musical numbers, comedy bits, routines, dances, songs. It's all packed into one moment in the show. It's 41 characters. I wish I could show you guys that entire section right now, but we're still in rehearsal. But I do have a little bit from our rehearsal yesterday, if you want to play that clip. Well, there is audio to it. And we'll have more information on that as soon as it becomes available. And there's one other thing I'm going to talk to you guys about, and that's a brand new show. We've taken the strengths of Treasure Tavern and all of the positive feedback that we've gotten from guests about Treasure Tavern, and we asked ourselves internally, how can we expand our audience for this? Because Treasure Tavern, as I said, is for grown-ups. You can't bring kids to Treasure Tavern. So we're announcing a new show called Cirque Magique, which is all of the fun and variety of Treasure Tavern, but for a family-friendly audience in a more circus-type atmosphere. And we'll have more information on that for you as soon as we get it. All right? Thanks a lot, guys.
The only thing that I would add to that really is that when I sat and watched all the skill, all the different talent, it wasn't just one thing or two things or three things. It was a lot of different, a variety of acts, a true variety show with great comedy. And I think that's what really makes Treasure Tavern special and different. At this point, what we like to do is have TJ Lanahan come up. He is our show director for Pirates Dinner Adventure. So TJ. All right.
How are you? I'm TJ. I am the show director for the pirate side of the building. So we have Pirates Dinner Adventure, which is our main show, and then we have our seasonal shows, Vampirates and The Pirate Who Stole Christmas. The coolest thing about Pirates for me is that it's a theme, so we can do whatever we want with them. We can send them back in time, bring them to the future, which we've done before in other shows. We can turn them into vampires. We can have them kidnap Santa Claus. We can do whatever we want, and we have. I like how Todd said, you know, how do you describe the show? How do I describe the show? I've heard it described several ways, and I'm going to use those ways in my description. It's a gymnastics show. It's a musical. It's a stunt show. It's a theatrical production. Yes, it is. It's all of that. We have all of that. We offer it all for everyone. It's a kids show. Yes, it is. It's cool for adults. Yes, because everybody gets involved. The coolest thing about our shows over there is a lot of shows you go and you see, and no offense, I love your show. It's interactive. You have an audience. We take our show to the audience, and then we take the audience onto the stage. We use about 70, 80 people per show. We use your children. We take them away from you. We put them to work. We bring them back. But you get a break. No, not really, but we swing over your heads. We fight right in the alleys. So it's very interactive, and that's why we're called the world's most interactive dinner show. I'm trying to think of other exciting things that it's just so much. It's overwhelming. There used to be a commercial for Best Buy where a guy would walk in and he would see all the stuff and he would go. And that's how it is when you start here and you walk through those doors and you see the ship. The first thing you go is, whoa, look at this. How did they get this inside? There's 300,000 gallons of water there. There's a 40-foot ship. Things are moving and over your head and right past you. So it's amazing. And if you haven't seen the show, I suggest you do. And then you come back for the holiday shows and see those. I don't want to touch too much on those. We have video for you to show you. Oh, look, it's me talking more on the promo video. So take a look at that, and then we'll close out. Here to talk to you about our newest addition to our shows, Vampirates. Vampirates debuted in our California location in 2009. Had great success out on the West Coast, so we thought, why not bring it to Florida? After all, we are in an entertainment mecca surrounded by theme parks and other venues that all do Halloween events. Hundreds of hours have gone into this production, from concept to scripting, fabrication, rehearsals. We've added in new FX, new stunts, spooky decorations. We've even transformed the pirates into all new characters with very specific personalities. Our entire cove will be transformed into a vampire's lair, including our ship. We have a 40-foot Spanish galleon surrounded by 300,000 gallons of water, which will now look like something out of a ghost story. We have an amazing creative team here, so you know it's going to look awesome. With vampires being so hot in pop culture right now, we've added in some nuances from recent vampire stories and some classics that I think the audiences are going to be able to relate to in a fun way. We're so happy to present this exciting new event here for the month of October at Pirates Dinner Adventure. We hope to see you all here for dinner. The night begins with our guests being entered into a little village at the North Pole. Santa's invited these people there because apparently they're on the top of the nice list. He's also asked his daughter Holly Claus to host the festivities. Mr. Marley, the captain's first mate, has a pretty dark heart. He's decided this year he wants to steal Christmas. When the captain disagrees with Marley's plan, Marley chooses mutiny. So then it becomes up to the captain, Holly Claus, and some select pirates to save Christmas. You can expect plenty of Christmas magic, action, and there's even snow. See us for the month of December. We might just need your help saving Christmas. So there you have it. There's our 3 shows on the pirate side.
Oh, hey, guys, come here.
And Michael DePrizio. And we use the same formula with all 3. Very interactive, very up in your face, very fun. So that's my presentation for our 3. Come take a look, and I think we're going to be hearing from Joni on our brand new Three Musketeers show.
All right, but before we get there, the key thing here is the repositioning of the brand. Seeing that it's not just a dinner show experience. It's multiple dinner show experiences and then different themes within those shows. And that, I think, is the unique selling proposition for Piratestown, is that there are all sorts of different shows that you can enjoy all year long. So at this time, I'll close after Joni, but Joni, come on up and share some of the excitement of the new show.
Hi, everybody. Hi, don't be shy. Say hi. Hi. That's better. All right, so we are obviously the most interactive dinner theater in Florida, so we like that crowd interaction, and I'm very sort of friendly. So please feel free to ask me any questions, anything that you might have after I finish. Our challenge with the Three Musketeers, The Voyage Home, was to create a brand new product based on the traditional classic, but to make it accessible and tantalizing to today's audiences. So what we did was we took the traditional story and we really kind of kicked it in the butt. We learned when we started with Vampirates that audiences today really like that contemporary music. You know, I mean, with MySpace and Facebook and Twitter and all of those things that are current today, the kids like the contemporary music. So we took the classic story of the Three Musketeers, and that is my husband Michael and myself, and we we went with all contemporary music. So all of the music that you will hear is from 80s to today, so it's all fun, interactive music. Everyone sings along, and that's cool. We brought in a cast of vocalists. We are also, like Pirates and Vampirates and The Pirate Who Stole Christmas, we are obviously a stunt show, so there you will see lots of stunts. You will see things being blown up, which is, some of that is new. Our tech team has really assembled an amazing, spectacular production. And if you were to ask me overall about Piratstown, that is what I would say is the product. From Treasure Tavern to Pirates Dinner Adventure to the new Three Musketeers, The Voyage Home, we are spectacular. It is a spectacle like you would not believe. And every time you think, wow, they hit the ceiling, then we push through the ceiling and we do something different and something new. You're going to get to hear some a cappella harmonies, you're going to hear strong, strong voices, and because I am a dancer by my nature, I was determined when I got back to Pirates 2 years ago that those performers were going to dance. They were going to learn to waltz, they were going to learn to boogie, they were going to learn to really interact with each other and find those relationships with the new show and then just sort of tear it up on the dance floor. So I think you're going to get to see some new stuff and some stuff that you have probably come to become accustomed to in shows like Pirates and Treasure Tavern. So I hope that you enjoy Three Musketeers, The Voyage Home. I know that my husband Michael is very proud of it, and I'm very proud of him for writing it, and I think that you're going to have a great time. So please feel free, watch the video, and then if you have any questions, let me know.
Oh, hey, guys, come here. Hey, welcome. My name is Michael. I'm the show director for the brand new Three Musketeers Voyage Home. It's a new show we're opening here at Piratstown. We're getting ready right now. These guys are rehearsing really hard. We've got some awesome sword fights coming your way, some epic stunts, we've got aerial acts, and the best part is the music, everything 80s till today. It's got a real great energy to it, and I'm glad you're here because I thought you might want to get a little behind the scenes peek. Come on.
Hi, I play D'Artagnan, and something really cool about my character is that I get the girl, and I swing on ropes.
I think people are going to really enjoy the show. I think people are going to feel like they had a great night out, you know, a great show, and I think people are going to want to come back again.
So say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo.
Well, I play the captain's wife in the new Three Musketeers, The Voyage Home. And I don't want to tell you too much about it because she's kind of a mysterious character, but additionally, I'm also the choreographer for the show.
We have fantastic fighters who literally spend hours and hours choreographing the things that they're going to do on stage, and some of the stunts they do are just unimaginable. I can't do any of the stuff that these guys do.
It's funny, it's adventurous, it has a love story, but at the same time it takes you through a mystery, and you get to see everything. It's almost an adventure within itself.
I think kids are going to walk away from here having a blast.
So say Geronimo, 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 say
That will stick with you for a very long time. And I think that's what we've accomplished here.
I'm super proud of it. We are getting ready, obviously, to start. We want you to be able to catch the beginning of it because it's important. You know, you're seeing D'Artagnan and his voyage from England all the way to France and his journey and his sort of adventures. So, does anybody have any questions? All right, you guys have a good time. And don't forget to interact and be loud. Thanks.
So now you know Piratestown. Multiple brands with multiple shows within inside that. And as you go in and you look at that ship, look at the detail. I think you'll be amazed at what a spectacular platform they have to do the show on. Thank you for being here today. Enjoy the show.